We are all about letting people prove themselves, letting people prove their love to us instead of just talking the talk. But how about we do that to ourselves too? We tell ourselves, I love myself. But then, with all these actions, with unfulfilled promises to yourself, with skipping schedules, with not doing what your soul craves, not pursuing your goals, we tell ourselves that you're not important. We oppose that notion of self love. And then we expect others to come and prove their love to us through actions. Baby girl, you got to do that for yourself first. Today, I'll be talking about the things women need to start doing more. So, women who are literal queens and who are in such a calm energy, you can tell by one look at them that their nervous system is regulated. They're romanticizing their life, they're living their life to the fullest. Here are the few things that I've noticed that I want to share with you that help you embody that calm, that healed feminine energy. So, without any further ado, we as women really need to start prioritizing ourselves. We need to start saying no. We need to start living as if we are the greatest love of our own lives. See, this life is a gift to us. It's such a blessing to be alive. Instead of focusing on all the things that you need to accomplish, all the things which are there to do, of course, goals that set your soul on fire are such a driving energy. They are the things that no doubt cause you to get out of bed every single day. But how about romanticizing every single breath that you get to take, every single moment that you get to live, being on this earth itself, you being alive itself, being the wonderful human being you are? Let's just start normalizing, embracing that, loving yourself, being the main character, putting drama out of one's life, putting people who drain your energy, complain, and give bad vibes, and you just pick up on that. We need to start normalizing, trusting our gut, and distancing ourselves from such people. We are not meant to be mingling with every single person who walks this earth. And that's the beauty of it. Every single person is meant to have their right group of people. And if you are getting bad vibes from someone, you better listen to yourself. Because if you do not, you are occupying the spaces which you should be giving to the people who actually should be there in your life. As women, we need to start normalizing female friendships, sisterhood, the importance of what a presence of healthy feminine energy in our life in the form of friendships, in the form of our female relatives have in our life. I am not starting a debate on whether one should have male friends or not. But yes, I am big believer that female friendships can add something in a life, if they're healthy that is, which male friendships can never do. So get out there and meet new people. Seriously. See who passes the vibe check. Add new people in your life. Make new friends, make new connections. Because bonding in itself releases oxytocin in our systems, which is the bonding chemical. And for women, it literally is healing. It de stresses us. So that's something you want to have. And the feminine energy that healed feminine women add in your life, it's such a thing that it pushes you towards your most romantic, whimsical, beautiful life. As women, we need to start normalizing slowing down and spending more time in nature, walking barefoot on grass, taking a shower like that's the only thing in life you have to do, letting the water wash away all the negative energies off of you, sipping on your daily drinks as if every sip is warming every bit of your being. We need to start normalize just standing in the wind, standing in the sun, feeling the rays or the breeze touching your face. Because those are the things that nurture the feminine in you. Those are the things which make you go alive. I don't know, in this today's fast paced world, women have forgotten in this hustle culture how to stay grounded. And then we are seeing so many people talking about how dysregulated nervous system, anxiety, panic disorders, all of those are so common. If you want to embody your queen self, your highest self, you need to have a regulated nervous system. You need to be grounded. You need to be present with yourself, in touch with yourself. And for that, staying in touch with nature is crucial. We need to start normalizing eating as if our bodies were sacred garden that we were nourishing, putting effort into. Each and every single food that you put into your body should be a form of self-love. Should be something like, hey, I'm pouring this energy into my body instead of the junk, the processed foods, bad vibes, bad energy, guilt. All of that might seem like just a sweet little thing for a moment or just a skip of one moment, but the impact it has on your energy levels, the guilt associated with it, and the energy it puts you in. I've recently noticed this. When I start eating healthier, I cut out sugar, I start drinking green tea again without sugar or maybe with natural sugars instead of the refined one. When I start replacing these processed packaged snacks with fresh healthy fruits, maybe topped with honey or flaxseed, just putting a little bit of effort in what you're putting into your body, I start feeling so energized. I start feeling so much in my queen energy because through those small actions, I showed myself that I'm important. We are all about letting people prove themselves, letting people prove their love to us instead of just talking the talk. But how about we do that to ourselves too? We tell ourselves, okay, I love my body, I love myself. But then, with all these actions, with unfulfilled promises to yourself, with skipping schedules, with not doing what your soul craves, not pursuing your goals, we tell ourselves that you're not important. We oppose that notion of self love. And then we expect others to come and prove their love to us through actions. Baby girl, you got to do that for yourself first before expecting anyone else to come. Because even if someone actually did that, if your subconscious lies in those patterns of self neglect and unfulfilled promises, that is what becomes comfort to you. The lens with which you see the world becomes that, and therefore you are not able to hold such love for long because that's not your default. That's not your subconscious wiring. Your subconscious wiring is saying this thing and doing completely another. We need to start normalizing, not giving explanations for why you choose to do things a certain way or why you made certain decision. Just tell them no and go quiet. Just tell them I decide to do this and go quiet. Especially people who have been people pleaser at some part of their life, they really struggle with this because if they said no flat, they were punished for it. They were punished for flatly refusing without giving a genuine reason for it. And that is something that damages them. But you know, when you start over explaining yourself, you might be thinking that it makes the person feel less bad about the rejection. That's not the case. It just takes some weight off of your reason. Because if you had to explain it, if you have to make so many excuses for it, then it might not actually be as important. That's the notion it gives. Complete opposite of what you intend by doing that. Say no, go silent, sit in the discomfort of it. Most of the time, it's not going to be as bad as you think it's gonna be. I know you do it for your safety. I understand you. I have been there. And it's uncomfortable too at first. I understand that as well. But it's necessary for your healing. It's necessary for resetting your nervous system back to, hey, we are safe. We need to start normalizing spending time alone with ourselves, just time away from cell phone, time away from literal strangers' stories, and instead start creating our own. Pick that hobby that you enjoyed doing as a child back again and just spend some time being immersed in it. Hobbies play such an important role in regulating our nervous system. We need to start normalizing pursuing our goals like literal freaks. We need to start romanticizing it as if our life depended on them, because why not? And that was it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care and keep glowing.